Minda Cetak Sdn Berhad is a well-known local company based in Kanga, specializing in printing, paper, and publications. We focus on publishing books, magazines, banners, documents, and more. Our process flow includes typesetting, page and mechanical, filming, stripping, blueprints, plate making, printing, binding, and quality control. We ensure high-quality results for all your printing needs. Environmental policy. Firstly, comply with environmental regulations such as Environmental Quality Act 1974 and Environmental Quality Clean Air Regulations 2014. Secondly, prevent pollution, reduce waste, and minimize the consumption of resource. Thirdly, improve resource efficiency by adopting advanced technologies and practice. And lastly, minimize waste generation through reuse, recycling, and using recycled materials in products.
Greeting everyone. Today I want to highlight a key aspect of our commitment to environment, which is planning within our environmental management system (EMS) for our company Minda Cetak Sdn Berhad. So what is EMS? EMS is a structural framework that helps us minimize our environmental impact, and also it guides us in identifying areas for improvements, setting goals, and taking action for our company. So what is planning in the EMS? We planning in the foundation of our EMS. We regularly assess our environmental aspect, things like paper usage, energy consumption, waste generation. This help us identify area where we can reduce our footprint. So based on this assessment, we set clear, measurable environment objective. So the benefit we will get by properly planning, by proactively planning, we minimize waste, conserve resource, and reduce our environmental impact. This not only benefit our planet, but also translate to cost saving and a stronger reputation as environmental responsible company. So, in the nutshell, thank you. We are committed to continuous improvement in all area, and planning pillar of our EMS is key to achieving our environmental goal for our company that care to environmental.
Okay, next, operational and implementation. There is 7 elements. For the first element is structure and responsibilities. To make EMS work, everyone needs to know what their jobs and responsibilities are. And the second element is training, awareness, and competence. A culture of constant learning and growth is important for keeping people skilled and aware in a company. And everyone should get the right training. Educating them about the company's policies and procedures that affect their jobs and keeping them up to date on a daily basis. The third element is communication. Internal and external communication is crucial for the EMS successful in a company. Next is EMS documentation. To understand EMS work, a certain paper must be included during implementation of process. Next element is document control. To manage and keep important record safe, document control use a planned method. Then for the second last element is operational control. Operational control is the important part to meet the environmental objective. Lastly, emergency preparedness or response. Improving the EMS emergency and reaction is important for keeping the environment to a minimum damage when the bad thing happens.
Checking and correction action. First is monitoring and measurement to track the performance and effectiveness of the AMS and identify areas for improvement. Activity in monitoring and measurement is regularly measure environmental parameters such as emissions and waste generation. Second, monitor compliance with legal requirements and environmental objective. Third, use key performance indicator (KPI) to assess the performance. Second is non-conformance and corrective and preventative action, which is to identify and addressing deviations from the AMS or environmental policy, and steps taken to eliminate the causes, detect non-conformance to prevent recurrence. and the prevention action is steps taken to eliminate the cause of potential non-conformance to prevent occurrence. Records. Records to provide evidence of the EMS implementation and effectiveness. And lastly is EMS audits. EMS audits is to systemically examine the EMS to determine whether it conforms to plan arrangement is effectively implemented and is maintained. Thank you.
Next is management review. What is management review? Management review is to evaluate the organization's EMS, and it is usually carried out by the ISO management representative, and there'll be 2 times meeting each 12 months. So, what are the function of management review? First is to ensure efficiency and cost effectiveness of the EMS, showcase top management's ongoing support towards the environment, meets the organization needs at all times, and continual improvement of the organization. So what are the information needed for a management review? Some of them are audit results, internal suggestion, external communications, objectives and target progress, new or modified legislation and regulations, emergency, spills and accident records, and also ETC.